OMG, I am back again. OMG, it's my official affiliate anniversary. I did a celebration yesterday because all my friends were free yesterday, and we played Mario Party, and why is this thing still up here? Yeah, that goal is not gonna happen. Sorry. I must have forgot to shut that off. Oopsie. It's been a week. I left everything from that movie night and it's still there. Hello, Bex. Hello, everyone. Hello. We're gonna do some Mario Paint, and Bob Ross is gonna teach me how to paint. We're gonna do some art, and it's gonna be weird because my setup is gonna be weird for the stream because I'm using my tablet to read chat because I'm gonna put the tutorial video in full screen, and yeah, so I can't tell if my stream is going down or not because Bob Ross is gonna cover up the screen, and the tablet is really small and I can't see very well. Maybe I have to put my glasses. I gotta put my glasses. Maybe it's much readable. Oh god. Oh, my glasses. And it's my old glasses. Ugh. It's all smudgy. Ugh. Hold on. It's been ages since I wear these glasses. It's just... Tiny little words on a tablet. Is that a scratch? Did I scratch? Ooh. No, they're really dirty. Hold on for a second. It's crap. And my controller's on the ground. Okay, we're gonna do some artsy fartsy arts. I'm gonna learn from the best and see what if I can do it or not. And I need my headphones. Oh, my precious headphones. My wacky cell phones. I mean, headphones. Okay, here, let's start. Oh yeah, the Bob Ross thing. Can't see my not Discord, but my thing. I hope it's fine. Wow, Mario Paint on the Switch 1. Oops. I need the click out when I do my emotes. Hold on. I gotta make sure my character's alright. You know what? Maybe I should not use the emote swap because the time thing will screw everything up. Mario Paint Rio, I know. And I killed him. I killed the Mario. Let's see. He shrinks. The R does weird things. Oh. Oh. Wait. Hold on. That was the same famous song. Hold on. They did a Mario Maker with this one. Yes. Is it gonna oh, yep, it does replay it. Yoshi! Everything's shaky. That's the credits. Oh, well, I clicked on it. And I'm using a wireless mouse that I have. Wow, Mario Paint. Look at it. Look at it. I never grew up with Mario Paint, sadly. I never had this as a child. I had this when I was in high school. I was working at Goodwill for my quote-unquote thing for high school. I had to do to graduate, which is dumb. Really, really dumb. I know you can do like animations and all that. I mean, I'm using a regular mouse and that's working fine. I know my friends were complaining about, ugh, the Switch 2 mouse controls suck, and I'm like, oh, maybe because they didn't have the fast mode on. Let's see. That's so weird. Who's rolling dicks? Who's been rolling dicks? God. It's so weird doing it right hand. Hey, are those crooked teeth? I don't know, fatty. Yeah, Silver Gunner made their own version of the song. And it's just Joel saying, who's been rolling dicks? Who's been drawing dicks? I say I did a good job. God, the tablet thing's gonna be a pain in the ass. Ugh. I can't read chat on my monitors. I gotta use my tablet to read, and it's... Maybe I gotta hold it like this. Oh god, I gotta hold it in my one hand and then use the mouse. That's not the mouse I'm using on this game. Let's see, and the paintbrush is this. Wow, I'm an artist. Oh god, there's... Oh god, and there's no zoom in feature. Silver Governor went and came making a song compliance or straight up meme song. Yeah. It's just Joel saying who's been drawing dicks. For drawing dicks. For drawing dicks. Oh. Well, there you go. Wow. Let's see. Maybe there's... No. This is Mario version of MS Paint. Yep. Ugh. It's basically Pop Kids, but with Mario. My hair's now babies. So yeah, I'm gonna try and make a Bob Ross painting in this program. And you are gonna suffer my artistic skills. This is gonna be a very interesting stream. Bob Ross is on the left monitor. I can't see my model or OBS, so if it drops down, I can't tell. And yeah, it's gonna be a fun show, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be a very, very interesting show. Oh, wait, what? Yeah, what? I have no idea what that does. Hear the oops. Hear that wacky sound effects and watch me paint. My art. My artistic skills. Oh, wow. What does this one do? Okay, that's cool. And of course, the classic rocket. Let's see. We have the robot. I can save it. It makes a cool music. You remember this from Mario Maker. And no, I'm gonna do the fun mini game first. I want to do this. Then the Bob Ross. I promise you. I played this in the WarioWare. They added this on the WarioWare Game Boy Advance. Oh god. Pesky bees. Ow. God, it's so weird with the mouse. Ugh. I'm used to playing with the controller. There we go. Nope. 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 No, don't explode. Oh. Forget what these do. Funny. Ugh. Yeah, put it in there. Like the minigame from Donkey Kong 64. Oop. Oh, come on. And I'm losing. Ah! Damn it, there's so many stuff in my area. King Nat is not happy. Ugh. Screw Nat. Screw him. I'm doing it again. One more time. It's just... Oh, God, the mouse. Oh, drop my tablet. Great. Maybe it's just the mouse. It's like a very small mouse I'm using. I'm using like a wireless mouse right now. A very old one since I had it in college. Oh, that's the pause button. Oopsies. Grab my shit. Ugh. There we go. I need to put it somewhere where it doesn't want to fall on the ground. Ugh. This is what I gotta do. I will do the Bob Ross, don't worry. I will. It's just... This game is kind of addicting. I played this a lot in the WarioWare, in the Game Boy Advance. With a D-pad. Just gotta get the groove. Ooh, nice. There we go. Ah! Too slow. There we go. Ah! Stop doing that, it's very painful. Oh, you tricky bug. Hey, I got it. And now he's dead. Congratulations! You killed all the flies. Here comes round 2. God. I wonder how they got this idea. Like, oh, let's make a fly swatting game. Oh. I didn't mean to... I pressed the wrong... Oh, they're fat. They're fast little bugs, aren't they? Come on, there. I was wondering, do they oh, I think they explode. Come on. Nope. Nope. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, come on! This is... asshole. Oh. And yeah, okay, never mind. Oh god, it's unicorn farts. He's gassing up a storm. Okay. Let's delete this not so great art piece. Now I just gotta grab my other... I may have to wonder if I should lower the volume on the game. Let's try right here. Let's try -20. No, 21. 22. -22. Alright. We're gonna watch some Bob Ross videos, everyone. Oh my god, it's gonna be weird because I'm used to the mouse I'm using on the Mario. Hold on, maybe I can... It was slow! It was slow. Yeah, way better. Give your model on Alfro. Well, since I'm not gonna use the hold on. Let's see. God, it's so weird. Let's see. That's a good idea since I can't do my emote swap. Maybe a Bob Ross. Some of these are not that good. I guess I gotta find a... That's the problem, they're all facing forward. Yeah, that's a no-go. I guess I gotta find a Bob Ross one or something. Can't find a good one. That can be good. And I gotta fix that freaking bomb. Oh. It's not gonna work. It disappeared. Oh no. Plus it's not a actual. Oh, I got it down. Okay, never mind. Yeah, this is a no-go. Oh well. I guess we yeah. No Bob Ross haircut for me. I'm a vegetarian. Okay. Put that shit on full screen. And we're gonna hear him.
Hi, glad to see.
Wait. I may have to lower the volume on my end because all I hear is Mario Paint music. Full screen. Go.
See you today. You got the liquid white on your canvas, your colors all set up and ready to go? Well,
oh, no, my colors.
A fantastic little painting that's very simple, and we're only going to use about 3 colors, some black and white, and a little bit of crimson. We'll have a lot of those colors across your screen, so you'll have them at home. And let's go on up here and get started. Now I've already got the canvas covered here with
hi typo. I am not a bot.
It's all wet and slick and ready to go.
By the way, if you guys wondering why I add that, Twitch is adding a weird thing to find view bots, and it's kind of like a controversial thing right now. Some people are pointing out it's true, some people are pointing out it's wrong. So if you're lurking, it's gonna mark you as a view bot. And I don't know if that's... People say it's true, people say it's not true. I have no idea. There's people saying this information and that information. We just gotta wait and see what Twitch gotta say. Because the CEO did point it out, like, this is not true, but people are like saying fuck you and yada yada yada. So yeah, yippee, Twitch.
Tiny bit of alizarin crimson with a 2-inch brush. Pull it out and just gently tap a little bit in. I'm going to use this only one time in this entire painting. Just one time. But look here, see? By tapping it, you get a nice, even distribution of color all the way through the bristles. Okay, let's go. I gotta
use a big brush.
And maybe...
right
there.
No!
Take this tiny little bit of pink. Just a little bit of color. This painting is going to be just in gray tones, except for this one tiny little area right here.
Oh, it's going to be all red.
I'm going to put this in here just to warm it up a little bit. I'm going to do a little winter scene. Little winter scene. And these monochromatic type pictures are excellent to teach you how to use values.
Maybe.
There we go. And that's the only time we need any crimson in this whole painting. Now then, let's begin playing a little bit. I'm going to go right into the black. Don't even have to wash a brush. This is a very strong color. It'll just cover up the crimson, no problem. Just pull out a little bit of color. Tap it into the bristles, just like we did before. You can work both sides now. Look at the brush.
Ooh, look at that brush.
You have a nice, even distribution of color. If you don't tap, if you just reach up in here with a brush like that and pull out a big hunk, you're going to go up to the canvas and have huge streaks. All right, let's go up and do this. Now then, let's put some happy little cloud things.
Oh, happy little clouds.
Now this will mix with the liquid white, and all kinds of beautiful little colors will happen, little values. Let the canvas work. Let the brush work.
I like gray.
Just let this wander around and play wherever you want it to go. There we go. Maybe a little touch right here. And I'm using basically just the corner of the brush, making little tiny circles. Little tiny circles. And don't stay in one place and just keep grinding it. Keep the brush moving so you get all kinds of little actions happening here.
Ooh, look at I go. Look at I go.
Now let me wash the brush. Let me wash the old brush. And this is just with odorless paint thinner. There's this green in the bottom of my can here. Shake it off.
Whip the devil. Whip that devil.
That really is the fun part of this whole technique. Okay, let's go back up here now. And I'm going to begin just gently blending this. Use all kinds of little patterns. Little circles, little X's. Keep it moving. Keep it alive. Keep actions in here. There we go. Just keep working it, working it. Look at that. See, I'm basically still just using the corner of the brush. And now I'm allowing this black color, which is turned to gray because it's mixed with the liquid white, to begin coming down here into the pink area. There we go. Little tiny circles and X's and all kinds of little patterns.
Okay, mixing black and gray.
Just blend it, blend it. See, now at this point, it looks like a nice stormy sky. You could stop at this point if you wanted to and just have a nice stormy sky, big snowstorms coming or thunderstorm, whatever you want to do when you're doing your painting.
Yeah, okay, Bob Ross.
Okay. Well, I've got that on the brush. We'll just put a little bit of gray down here.
Gray down there, gotcha.
Just a nice way also of cleaning off any excess paint you have on your brush. Okay. Now then, let's have some fun. Wash the old brush again. There.
Like that devil. Yeah.
Shake it off. Now then, today I'm gonna use the old round brush. And I'm gonna grab it, go right into some of the titanium white. There we go. Pull it through there. Get a lot of paint on it. A lot of paint. Look at the end of that brush.
Ooh, damn! Look at that white titanium white. What's it supposed to be? I don't know. I'm following his video.
Some happy little clouds in this guy.
Happy little clouds, everyone.
Just let them bounce around and play. Now, just throw them in. Throw them in. Keep that brush going in little circular patterns. Little circular patterns.
Circular patterns.
There we are. You have to make decisions. Where does your cloud live? Oh, there it comes, right down through there. Keep the brush moving. There's a little hair. We'll just lift it right off. Okay. If you get a hair on your canvas,
get
just take the corner of your brush, pop it off.
Spray here and there. Get it. Little detailed.
All kinds of little actions happening in the sky. All right, now let me take the 2-inch brush, and now very gently I'm going to begin blending the bottom of this. Decide which are your tops up here. We don't want to destroy them. We just want to blend the bottom, make it very soft, bring all this together.
Yeah. That's what I was doing.
This is like
that was doing Bob Ross.
And most of the other paintings that we've done that had clouds in them. It's just that we're using very few colors in this one. There. Look at there. Look at there.
God, this is really hard.
The white that I picked up here, I'm just adding it right down in here and make the indication of all kinds of little things happening. And I'm just going to begin blending this.
You add a little gray here and there.
It's a fun little sky. Be happy when you do this. There we go. Remember how free clouds are. They just float around the sky. Just lay around the sky all day having fun.
That's right, Bob Ross, having a little fun.
Look at all the things that are happening in that sky, though. And you've really done very little work, but there's a lot of depth in it. And if you want to create the illusion of even more depth, you can come back in here and put in more individual clouds. And there's really no limit to this. You can put as many layers of clouds in your world as you want. If I don't stop, I'm not going to have time to get the rest of the painting done. I get carried away sometime on clouds. I like to do them.
Ouch.
Beautiful. Just blend them, blend them, blend them.
Blend them. Teach me, Bob Ross. Teach me your ways.
Okay, that looks like a mean old sky. I think that's enough for us to have right there. Let me wash a couple of these brushes up, and we'll be ready to go. All right.
Smack the devil. Smack that devil.
Wash the round one, too, while I'm in the brush washing business. I've already got the cameraman mad at me over there. Well, we got him again. All right. Well, we'll just use the old round brush. I'm going to go into a little bit of white and a little bit of the black. I'm just going to make a grayish color here.
Grayish color.
And turn it just like so. Back and forth, back and forth.
Back and forth, back and forth.
Okay.
Yep, I'm doing it right now,
See,
Bob.
That brings it to not quite a chisel edge, but it's sort of sharp. Let's go up here. Maybe way back here in the distance somewhere, there's a happy little foothill that lives. So
a foot.
All you do is touch, just using the corner, see, and pull it downward. Just pull it downward. Make all these happy little foothills. There we go. Wherever. They have to make decisions. Where do they live? What do they look like? Just tap them in. I'm tapping and giving it a little pull downward. Tiniest little pull downward.
Okay.
Okay. Now then, to help create the illusion of mist here, I'm going to take the 2-inch brush and just tap the base. Just the base, though. I don't want to destroy the tops.
Don't destroy the tops.
And then very
Make
lightly
it a little
lift upward. Now, you know, we say over and over again about creating depth in your painting. Depth in a painting is created by having different planes in your painting. The more planes you have, the deeper the painting looks. So I want to create another plane here. Use the same brush, the same color, only I'll add a little bit more of the black. Each plane, as it gets closer to you.
I only have black, Bob. I'm sorry.
Okay, let's go back up here. And maybe there's some happy little things that live right here. Just some little trees and stuff. This is still back in the distance, so we don't want a lot of detail yet. Got to save the detail until we get in the foreground. Maybe it just works its way right up through there, wherever you want it to go. I'm just using just the top part of the brush here. Just touch it and pull it down. See? Very gently. You don't have to hit the canvas hard. Just drop it in. You could literally do this painting with one brush if you wanted to.
One brush, you say?
Go back to the 2-inch brush.
Spray can.
Just tap. I want to create that illusion of mist again. Mist is the only separator we have in all these planes. See right here where these planes come together? The thing that separates them is that little light area right in between. See, if it wasn't for that little light area, they would just almost blend together because there's very little difference in color. Now, very lightly, lift upward. Create
okay, let me fix
the happy little misty effects. Isn't that simple? It's a lot of fun. Let's use the old fan brush today. I'm gonna take a fan brush.
There we go.
There we go. Go
Hey,
right into
you
a
said
little bit of the
when I
white.
said, there you go.
Load that fan brush full. A lot of paint into it. Both
Oh,
sides.
fan brush. Ooh.
See?
Ooh.
A lot of paint in there.
Look at that titanium white, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
have to start making some decisions. Maybe there's some little snowy things that live way back here. And this is where you begin creating the lay of the land. The way the land flows. And think about where your light's going to strike. Maybe there's a hill right there.
Hill? Oh no. Bob Ross. Wait.
Creating all these little things.
I'm doing digital art.
Maybe this hill runs, we don't know where it goes. Maybe it runs right on up through there somewhere. Very soft strokes. Always paying attention to the lay of the land.
Wave the lamb.
There's a little light hits right there on that. See how that pops right out at you? Snow scenes are very easy to make like this. Very easy. I'll go back to this old round brush. Just tap it in. Tap it in. Maybe, tell you what, there's a tree right here.
Oh.
See? And we can let him come right down the hill a little bit and create another layer, another plane. And the more of these you have, once again, I know you get tired of hearing me say it, but the more of these that you have, the deeper your painting's gonna look. Now I'm gonna take a little bit of the white, and I'm gonna grab some of this bottom color and just pull it out.
Oh god,
Now,
Bob Ross, wait, I'm trying to do some death.
This is what separates all the little goodies, all the little pretty things here. And you could put little bumps and wiggles, and you know, there's little stones in here that the snow's on. You can't see the stone, but the light hits. It makes all those little things happen.
I don't like the little red blotches.
Hey, you can even grab some of this, lift it up. Look at there. All kinds of happy little things. I hope you enjoy these paintings that we do every so often that just have one or two colors in them. Because it really, if you're doing them at home with us, it'll really teach you probably more than the ones that have a lot of color in them. There, I'm gonna tap a little of that and just see if we're bringing a little of that up, pushes all that back. And every once in a while when you're painting, step back and look at your painting. When you step back, you get a whole different view than when you're standing this close to it and looking. Okay, let's have some fun here. Let's be crazy. I'll just use this old...
Uh-oh, he's being crazy. I don't like when he gets crazy. Bob Ross, calm down.
Put a little white in there.
I'm just a child.
Totally.
I'm just a beginner.
Black. Now, pull it through the paint and wiggle it. Give it a little wiggle.
He's using gray.
That brings the paint out toward the end of the bristles. And then sharpen it, just like you would a fine knife. Look how sharp this brush is right there. Look at that.
I wish I have a sharp knife on this
You could almost
program,
shave that.
Bob.
All right. Maybe there's a happy tree that lives right there.
Oh,
see?
no.
There you can
Happy
really
tree.
see how sharp it is.
Ooh,
Now we'll
it's...
take just the corner of the brush,
Oh,
and we'll begin laying in all kinds of little leaves.
Oh, he's doing it. He's doing the happy trees.
Look at that. Do you ever think you could take a big old brush like that and make a little tree? You can. You can. Watch here. You can use the same brush and just tap in all kinds of little bushes and stuff that just grow right down at his foots. Maybe this comes right on down. We'll just tap it in like that.
Bob Ross.
Right on down there.
Gentle. I'm a newbie.
Okay. Find my fan brush again. Into a little bit of the white, and we'll pick this up. Layer after layer after layer. There we go. You know, one of the questions I mentioned in some of the earlier shows that we travel all over the country doing demonstrations for PBS stations and other organizations. And I've got several letters in saying, well, how in the world do we find out when you're going to be in town? Probably one of the easiest ways, drop me a line with just your name and address on it, and I'll put your name in our mailing list, and we'll notify you of any activity we have going on in your area. You can just send it and carry the address at the end of the show. That's good. And just put a note on there that you'd like to be added onto the mailing list so you can be notified when we're in your area. Because we'd like to see you and talk to you. And there. Okay. Maybe on back in here, we'll take a little bit more. I'm just going crazy here. I'm just making plain after
Bob
plain.
Ross, stop being crazy.
Another happy little thing. Now this is an excellent painting if this is one of your first paintings. Excellent, because there's really nothing that can go wrong with it.
This is my first
And a
painting,
lot of
Bob.
times, in fact, it's the same way I started. A lot of times you want to teach a friend or maybe a grandchild or something. This is a good painting to start a first-time painter on. It's hard to make a mistake. Maybe there's a little thing right there. It lives. All kinds of little... There. And you can also do this in color. You can use all kinds of colors in it. Pinks and blues and lavenders. It's very, very pretty. Very pretty. Don't be afraid to put some color. I tell you what, let's do. Maybe there's a little bit of water right here. Now, we know water is easy to make. So just take the big brush and pull down. Pull it down. You have to make some decisions. Where does the water live?
Oh, where is the water?
Pull it down, pull it down. And you can move your water. Maybe it goes on back here a ways. We don't know where it goes. Where do you want it to go? Make a
I
decision.
don't know, Bob. You tell me.
Here, all we're doing is applying a little color to the canvas. Pull it down. Straight down. It's important that these reflections are straight down. Then we'll take a clean brush. Give it a pull.
I wish that there's like a rubbing tool.
Okay, now watch here. Very lightly go across. Just go across with it. And you can wiggle some of these. See here, you take the brush sideways, give it a little push. Look at there. See how that just moved?
Bob, I think I can't do that on this program.
Direction.
But it's kind of pretty.
The liquid white down. Need a thinner paint. Back into the titanium white. Just mix it very good and full.
I don't know,
Let's
titanium.
go in here and let's begin putting some little edges around here. Now this paint's a little bit thinner, so it sticks much easier.
Edges, okay, edges.
Keep a brush full of paint. All kinds of little peninsulas and little things happening out here. There we go. And this is cold. There may be some snow laying out here. Keep these strokes basically straight.
These two colors are not working together.
There we go. There, maybe a little bit right up in here.
Aye.
Wherever you want them to go. And on the other side, I'll probably put something over there and kill all this, but I just want to show you how to do it. There. Now you could take some liquid white, the almighty knife here, pull it out very flat.
I don't have a knife, Bob.
Let's do that again so you can see it very close. That's one of the biggest problems that people write and tell me they're having. Pull it out flat and cut across. That way there's a tiniest little bit of paint right
How do
on
I
the edge
cut?
of the knife, on the top edge. There you can see it.
There's no cutting.
Tiniest little edge of paint. There, okay, let's go up here. Now, that's another question I get quite frequently is, your knife looks different than mine. Well, we cover it so it doesn't shine and glare on TV.
Ooh, okay, it's like
if I
a-
didn't cover it
it's
with
like a-
paint or some other material.
Oh my
It
god,
would
this is...
cause big flares on your screen. Wouldn't be pretty. And besides, that director back here would scream at me. She's mean. She gets me. There we go. I shouldn't say that about Sally. She's a super lady, and she produces some beautiful shows for us. It's probably too late now. I'm in trouble anyway, no matter what I say.
Uh-oh, Bob, we better watch it.
All right, there we go. Now we can take the knife, and we can put the indication here and there of a few little happy sticks, little twigs.
Oh.
Just scratch them in.
Okay.
Okay. Now then, maybe this tree here. Maybe. I'll take a little bit of gray on the knife, and I'm just going to put the indication of a little trunk in it. Don't want a big deal, just a little indication. And with my fan brush loaded with the tiniest little bit of white, I'm just barely going to let it just caress here and there. Don't overdo. Don't overdo.
Overdue? Okay, Bob.
You could also use the 2-inch brush or the 1-inch brush to do this. I just happen to have this in my hand, and it has the right color on it. Just enough to make it stand out, though. That's all you need. Okay. See, and that easy, with just basically 2 colors, we've created a pretty nice painting. Let's have some more fun. I'll just take this 2-inch brush and go right into the black.
Yeah, who did a better job, me or
Bring it
Bob?
back to a nice sharp chisel edge. So
Oh, now
wiggle
on
it,
your phones.
Wiggle, wiggle, and pull it. Pull it. Once again, very sharp chisel edge. Just like a razor. Okay, let's go up here. Maybe there's a huge big tree. Bling,
Oh.
There better be one there now. Well, we've certainly put a big god in
there's
the
a
sky.
big tree.
Just the corner of the brush. And let's do this one quite slow so you can watch it here. See? Work it back and forth and just tapping and touching.
Tapping and
let it work
touching.
down. I'm using the same corner of the brush, just going from side to side. I think one of the problems so many people try to do this. I use the same corner. The same corner.
Same corner.
And we all know that an evergreen tree has 500 limbs on it, at least. But if you put 500 limbs on there, it's gonna, it doesn't look right. Think about the little birds need a place to sit. Just have a limb sticking out here for the birds. We have to take care of them. They're my friends. I feed the little birds every day. I got a whole bunch of them that come to my house. And if I don't feed them on time, you know,
Bob Ross, the world needs you. We need another Bob Ross in our life.
Oh, there goes my little area. Birds will get out there in the backyard and squawk and carry on. So I spend all my money on bird seed. I keep the bird seed people in business. That's all right. I like birds. Okay, now then, let's go right back down here. I'm gonna use the same old dirty brush and pull it this way. One direction, one direction. See there? So we've rounded one corner by pulling it in one direction. All right, let's go up here. With a rounded corner up, let's pop in a few little indications of some happy little bushes. Just drop them in, wherever you want them to go.
Bushes, okay.
See how you can change the scene, though, very quickly. Very quickly. Now then, take my knife, just a little bit of this gray color, and let's just drop in a little bit of trunk here and there. This one's a little closer, so I'll take a little of the black and white, make a lighter gray color, about like so, and cut across it, get a little roll of paint. Okay, let's go up here. And we'll put a touch of little highlights on this trunk. It's closer, so you're going to see a little more detail. There, that's enough. Let's use another one of these big brushes. Go into the liquid white, into the titanium white, and we're going to bring it to a chisel edge also. Very sharp, very, very sharp.
Sharp.
These
Another
brushes
sharp
come to
tool
super sharp points.
That I can't do.
Let's go up here. Now then, we need to put some little sparkles on this tree. Same way as we made it, just barely touching. Don't kill all your dark areas. Don't kill all those dark areas. They're very important. Just let all these little snow-covered things sit here and there. Just where you think light would strike. Look at there. Look at there. Isn't that a super simple, nice, easy way to make a fantastic big old tree? Okay. Now then, take a 1-inch brush, once again, right into the liquid
Bob,
white.
please. I think it's enough.
Titanium white. Pull that brush in one direction to cause a round corner on it. See, there you see it beautifully. Round corner. Okay,
round corner.
Now with that round corner to the top, touch, push, bend it slightly upward. That's what makes all these little snow-covered bushes. And begin forming them. Look at that. Look at that.
Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, I screwed up. I didn't use the
leaves there in just a couple of strokes. Do one bush at a time. Remember that each one of these little bushes is a personality all by itself. There we go. Just drop these in, as many of them as you want.
These.
There we go. Use the brush sidewards. Pop in little layers like that. You could take this old big brush and maybe there's a little bit of land area right there. Just by going across, you can create that illusion.
A little land.
There. And we drop in a few more little bushes around the path. Bring it all together.
Little bushes.
Let a few of them just play here and there. Then we can take the knife, scrape in a few little sticks and twigs, and you have a finished painting. That's simple.
Huh.
See? I think you'll find this one of the easiest paintings there is to do, and I hope you try it. So from all of us here, happy painting. God bless.
Well, what do you think? What do you guys think? Marvelous, beautiful, huh? Kind of looks like it. A work of art. I knew it. I knew it. I'm an artist. The red. God, the red kind of bothers me though. Oh, this one bothers me as well. Maybe I can. There we go. Not bad at all. It looks very nice. I really like the big tree I did. The mountains, the red sky kind of, But oh no, I think I did a decent job. I did a decent job. I mean, there's some stuff I couldn't do. I'm the next Bob Ross. Copyright 1986. Damn. Well, I'm gonna screen cap it. And I'm gonna post it online saying, look at my Bob Ross arts. I am a genius. I am a good artiste. I'm an artist. I can be an artist. I can finally say I'm an artist. Look at that. But now I gotta destroy it, sadly. How do you... Wait, how do you delete this? Stamps, oh no. Wait, what's this? Oh. It doesn't blend it. Where's the rocket ship? Yeah, that's what I want to know. Where's the rocket ship? Oh! Oh shit, I didn't know I can do that. Okay, screen cap that. Is it... No. No, that's the pixel. Mouse, music, robot. How do I delete? Is it... Oh, erase. Here we go. Wait, I want to see. Melted. Okay, painting number 2. Bob Ross, Purple Splendor, Season 4, Episode 1. Ooh, we have an intro. Shout outs to Bob Ross. I know, God bless that man. Hey, Knights of Doom. Oh, you gotta see what I did. You gotta see the art. Look at that art. Look at that art. Look at that art I did. And it's all thanks to Bob Ross. It's magnificent, beautiful. That je ne sais quoi. It was kind of hard with the red paint. It's like, oh, now it mixed to a pink. And it's like, Bob Ross, I don't have pink. There is no pink in Mario Paint. Still, I think I did a decent job. I did a decent job. What can I say? What could I say? I'm an artist. Bob Ross is teaching me how to do art. Joy of painting with Bob Ross. There he is, titanium white.
Hello, I'm Bob Ross, and I'd like to welcome you to the 4th Joy of Painting series. For the next 13 shows, I'll be your host as we explore this fantastic method of painting.
Look, there he is.
If this is your first time with us, I think you'll find this a very exciting method of oil painting. We're going to take
oil
care of
painting.
some very simple tools, a dozen colors, and I'm going to show you how to do fantastic things.
I know, he's here. He's still alive.
I'm going to cover the entire canvas with a thin, even coat of magic white.
Wrong mouse.
Now, magic white is a liquid paint that makes the canvas wet, makes it slick, and allows things to happen right here on the canvas. We allow color to blend on the canvas rather than worrying about mixing it on the canvas. So, let's go here. Use long horizontal and vertical strokes to make sure you have a nice, even distribution of magic white across the canvas. There we go. And we're ready to
Yeah,
go.
titanium white.
Today I'm going to use a very, very limited palette. We're only going to use about 4 colors, and I'm going to have them graphically run those colors across the screen so you can pick them up at home.
Titanium
and they will come
white.
across your screen in the same order that I have them on my palette, starting with the titanium white and working around. Okay? Let me wash the brush. And we wash our brushes with
Brown. Oh, I got brown.
And I have a screen in the bottom of my can that I scrub the brush against.
Crimson. Well, I got red.
Shake off the excess.
Smack that devil.
There we
Smack
go.
that.
That's the most fun part of it. Okay, today, let's mix up a purple color.
Purple.
And I'll
Oh, I
take
got purple.
alizarin crimson. We might as well mix up a pretty good batch. We're going to be using
I got
all of this
purple.
little painting. And phthalo blue. Now, the blue is many, many times stronger than the alizarin crimson, so use very little. Very little in comparison to the crimson.
I'm going to use solid
Mix
purple.
this pretty thoroughly. Okay, pick the paint up off the palette and turn it over when you're mixing it. That assures
Ooh,
it's
it's like a
mixed
dark
very
purple.
thoroughly. Now, it's very hard to tell what color you have here. It just looks black. So let me wipe off the knife. We'll take a little bit of white. And then we'll touch that.
Oh,
and
there we go.
Check it. We'll see what we have here and if that's the color that we're looking for. And that's pretty good color, so we'll use it. So now, with a large 2.5-inch brush,
Oh.
I want to take just a little bit of the color on the brush and really work the paint into the bristles. Work it into the bristles so you have.
So
a
I
nice
guess I'm using the
distribution of
spray
color.
paint.
And let's go right up here to the canvas. And I'm going to start right at the top of the canvas and make little crisscross strokes, little X's.
Crisscross growths. Okay.
Now, if your color is not right when you get to this point, stop and correct it. Okay? Now, it's easy to make a sky darker, but it's a son of a gun to make it lighter. So use very little paint. You can always add more. Go all the way across the top, using a little crisscross strokes.
It's crisscross like
Again,
this.
downward. Now your color's mixing with the magic white, and automatically it gets lighter as it goes toward the horizon, and that's what we're looking for. In a landscape, things should get darker in value as they get closer to you.
Darker. Bob Ross, I don't have a dark color.
Let's go right up here. Still making a little crisscross strokes,
I think this is enough I can do. Okay.
so that it gets much, much lighter right here at the horizon.
Like that.
There we go. Very gently, we'll just blend that out.
I wish there was like a
Now, while I've got
rub
the color
tool.
on the brush, I'm going to load a little bit more. And we'll have some water down here at the bottom.
Water.
And one thing about water, if it's still water, it's always flat. So pull from the outside in. From the outside in. And keep these strokes as straight as possible. It'll make your water flat, make it lay down. Okay, now we'll come from the other side and do the same thing. There we go. And very gently, very, very gently, we'll blend all this together. Just as 3 hairs and some air. Just barely caressing the canvas. There. As I say, if this is your first time joining us, you'll notice that we do not do any tracings, we use no patterns. We just sort of let these paintings flow right out of our heart. And you can too. That's what makes it so fantastic. Okay, let's clean the brush.
Clean the brush.
Again, we use odorless paint thinner.
Odorless. Ooh, stinky.
There we go. Alrighty. Let's use the fan brush some today. And I'm gonna go right back in here and I'm gonna use the same dark color and figure out maybe there's a tree line that lives right there. There it is. And all I'm doing here is touching the canvas and pulling down. Touch and pull down. I'll try to hold the brush sideways so you can see that close up. Touch and pull down, okay? And we just sort of let this wander right on back. And we're still using the same purple color. Lavender color, purple.
I don't have purple bulb, I only have one purple.
Fade right on into nothing over here. Okay, now let's bring this little hill. I know this is going to be a little hill right here. I see a little hill.
He's a little hill, fellas.
Just like so. And then lift gently upward. I'm just touching and lifting straight up. Straight up. Good. Now I want to create the illusion of mist. So we'll take the large brush and very gently, I'm going to tap the bottom of this. Just tapping. There we go. Okay, now after you get it tapped and have it very misty, lift gently upward. Very gently. And that'll soften it to make it look just like there's mist and it's far, far away. You can soften it to any degree that you want it, any value that you want. Okay.
Little gray.
Several fan brushes going today, so I don't have to stop and clean them in between each operation. Now I'm going to take a fan brush and go right into some titanium white.
Oh, titanium white. Oh.
And we'll begin deciding where our little hill's going to be back here.
What if he owns the rights of titanium white?
The little hill comes right here, and we'll just use the fan brush today. You can put this on with a knife. You can do it with a fan brush, make it very, very soft. And you begin worrying about the lay of the land. Follow those angles. I'm going to put a little white over here, and then take a little touch of the phthalo blue and add to it.
Light blue?
Some of our shadow colors in the snow.
Oh, light blue? Hey, I got a light blue.
Full of paint.
That could work.
A lot of paint. Now, very lightly, just lay some of this in. Just here and there. Create some shadows in your snow.
There we
go.
That.
Soft, very gentle.
Gentle.
Very, very far away. And just sort of visualize this in your mind. This is your world. You create the illusions that you want.
I'm trying to make the illusion, Bob Ross. I only have like a certain amount I can do.
See, already it looks like there's something far, far away back here.
Yeah, sure.
For a second. And sometimes when you're painting, you allow paintings to get so complicated that they bother you. Work with simplicity sometimes. Sometimes simplicity is a secret. There.
Do something like that.
And maybe way back here in the distance, maybe there's a little cabin. And
so cabin.
We'll use a knife here, a little bit of titanium white, and get a small roll of paint on the knife right out here on the edge. There we go. And figure out where you want the roof for your little cabin to be. And let's say maybe the cabin's going to be right here, right about here. So you touch and pull. Just touch it and pull. Gives you the roof for your cabin. Touch and pull. Just let that paint slide right off your knife. There we go. Now we need to do the other side of the cabin, the other side of the eave up here. So we'll use the small edge of the knife. And we can just, that easy. Put the other side on.
Okay.
Okay, now let's go into some Van Dyke brown.
Brown? I got brown.
Begin working on some detail here. Now maybe there's an eave right there. One stroke going across. And we need a front on this little cabin. Zoop, there we are. Other side. And this is where you begin straightening him up and getting like you want him. And the side here a little bit. Okay, now we can straighten out the front. And we'll take a little bit of brown and white. And we'll make the front of the cabin a little bit lighter. Barely touch. Barely touch.
Oh. Oh, I have one brown.
Look like old wood, and we'll go back with a little bit of the dark, put some shadows in. Make it look very old. And we need a door in that cabin, so I'll take just a tiny bit of the Van Dyke brown on the knife, and we'll put a little door. Just pull across. That's all there is to it.
Something like that, Bob.
Highlight around the door. So, that easy. We'll highlight around the door. Maybe this is an old slab cabin, so we'll just cut some slabs in here. That's simple.
What do you think, chat? Is this like a barn you like to hang out?
Cabin going there. Now we can straighten the bottom out by just scraping off this excess paint. This is sort of how you shape your cabin. You can check your angles.
A little happy little cabin in the woods.
You can take and add a little bit of paint just to make nice firm edges here. This is just a little bit of the titanium white. There. And maybe we'll have a snowbank coming down the side here. So let's get rid of some of this brown. Like that. And we'll go back to our fan brush and back into some titanium white with a little bit of phthalo blue into it. And we'll put a shadow right here.
Shadow.
Just let it come right down beside the cabin. Touch, pull. Now be careful right in here. You don't want to hit that brown and pull a big bunch of brown down into your snow. Brown snow is worse than yellow snow. There we go. There. A little bit of shadow right in there. Maybe you want to put the indication that there's a little path coming from the door. So we just take a little blue and just sort of scrub it back and forth. Just sort of pull it. And we don't know where this goes. Just let it go. Let it have fun. The old fellow that lives here needs a way to get up to his cabin. And maybe he had a few little animals here and had to have a fence. So let's build a little fence. And I'm going to take my liner brush and dip it into a thin oil and go right into the Van Dyke brown. Now I want the paint to be
brown.
very thin. Normally we work with a paint that's very...
I don't have a thin brush, but this will do.
Golden rules, a thin paint will stick to a thick paint. So we
Bob Arts is trying to kill me.
Now I can take this thin paint and stick it on top. And I turn the brush to bring it to a point. A liner brush has very long bristles, holds a lot of paint. So let's go right up here, and maybe the little fence, maybe it's right there. And we'll put in some little post.
There.
And this is far away. And maybe there's a little hill right here, and it just goes right on over the hill. And we need some boards across the old fence post. And these are just indications. This is far away. Don't want to get too much detail. It'll ruin the illusion of distance. Now we can go back with a little bit of titanium white on the fan brush. And just define that. Looks like that fence goes right on over the hill somewhere. And we don't know where it goes. We just let it go.
God, he's blending the blue and the white. I can't do that.
Okay, and while I got the brown on the little liner brush, maybe there's a little chimney right here, so we can just throw in a little chimney.
Chimney! Little Santa man.
Give gives the indication of a chimney. And maybe there's a touch of red on that chimney. At least
Red?
a touch.
Red.
Just enough to brighten it up a little.
Red.
We'll clean the brush, and we're ready to go again. And maybe we'll go back to the fan brush that had the dark purple on it, and let's load it full of paint.
I don't have dark purple,
Really
Bob.
load it full of paint. And maybe, right in here, maybe there's a tree it lives. Right there. There he is. Now we're going to use just the corner of the fan brush to make this tree. This is a nice evergreen. Just go back and forth. Back and forth. Like so.
Can't even see
That's
it.
simple. That's simple. You could make a fantastic tree. I knew you could do it. This is what makes it fun. These things happen. You really don't plan them. You just sort of let them happen. Just let them flow right out of your mind. Right onto the
Oh,
chimney.
it's over there.
That's what makes it fun. When you can create on the canvas, you don't have to spend a great deal of time trying to figure out
Over
what
here.
you're going to paint. You just learn how to paint and you let it go. Maybe there's a little hill right there. So we'll put some little weeds coming down from under this tree. Just like that. Just let those
Little
weeds
white.
These create the lay of the land. There we go. Now take a little bit of this is phthalo blue and white once again. Very limited palette we're using today.
I have a very limited palette, Bob.
And put us a little hill right in here. And we don't care if it picks up a little bit of that purple color. It helps add to the shadows. Isn't it pretty? And it's simple. This is a very easy painting. Very easy painting. It's a lot of fun. Very rewarding painting. Now, once again, follow the lay of the land. These brush strokes determine
These two colors are not working well.
which direction it's going to flow.
Man.
Okay. And let's go over the other side here and work a little bit and see what we can come up with. Maybe over here, maybe there's a whole group of trees. Let's start right there. And all you do is touch your canvas. Now, corner the brush and practice these little trees. Take
I
some
should use the
practice.
brown.
They live in
See
the
what
fan
brown
brush, and
does.
Sometimes you have to sort of scare them out. Get them little rascals out of there. Just go back and forth. And I use the same corner of the brush all the way down the tree. Now these trees can be made with a 1-inch brush, 2.5-inch brush. All works on the same principle. A lot of paint on the brush and very firm paint. Very firm. We're going to stick some highlights on top of that.
Lights.
Now once again, if this is your first time watching our series, I hope you're enjoying it. Hope it's got you excited. You got your brush about ready to go with me. And that you paint along with me each week. If you've been with us before, I'd like to tell you how much we
Nope,
appreciate
wrong one.
all the cards and letters that have came in. We read each and every one of them, and you make us very happy to know that you're watching our shows and you like what we're doing. And you know, when this series is finished, we have a complete year of television. 52 shows. Unbelievable. And I want to thank you for allowing us into your home each week and for supporting us. You've made it happen, and we appreciate it.
Oh, Bob Ross, we need you coming back.
There we go.
Bob Ross, we need
However
you.
many trees you want. This is your world. Your world, so you decide how many trees live in your world. There we go. I'll tell you what, let's have another tree right there.
My God, so many trees.
This is a little stand of pines right on the corner.
There.
There we are. And on this series, I think we're going to we'll bring in some of my friends. I have some fantastic friends that paint also. I'm going to bring some of them in and let them show you some of the unbelievable things that can be done in just a few minutes.
I want to fix this.
Okay, maybe. I tell you what, let's have one more little tree right there.
Got another one. Bob, you're killing me.
And maybe from there, there's some more little weeds. Maybe they come right down here. See, that is going to cut that out and push everything back. Just let these go. Yeah, we just lay in some basic shapes first because I want to pick up some of this color in my snow to make shadows. And we go back to the titanium white with the tiniest little bit of phthalo blue in it. And we begin putting in some basic shapes here for a hill. There. Just barely touch the canvas. See, pick up some of this purplish color. Let it become part of your shadows.
I wish I had multiple colors of purple.
Let it fade away. Right into nothing. There we go. Maybe this comes right down. There it is. You knew it was there. And I hope this painting gives you ideas. You know, we're not trying to give you things just to copy. We're trying to give you ideas, and we're trying to teach you technique, and then turn you loose on the world. Okay, let's put a few more little grassy things in here.
Grassy things? Oh my.
These paintings can be done in any color. They don't have to be done in just purple. You could do them in any color.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing, Bob.
Maybe up in here. I'll show a little bit of snow, a little bit of light. My home's in Fairbanks, Alaska, so I like to do snow paintings. I see a lot of snow where I live. Okay. There we are. Just let these fade right on off into nothing. Just right on the way. Okay. See how easy that is? Now then, let's go back over to this tree.
Make it more snowy.
And finish this up. Lift up just a little bit here and there. Like so. And let it go. Then we'll bring in a little bit of snow.
Yeah, bro, you're making the Picasso or something. I know. It doesn't look half bad.
Let's put some indication of a little bit of snow on the trees. We'll start with this one here. We don't want a great deal. I don't want to lose the dark values here. So we'll just put some little indications here and there. There we are. Just a few. Now, let's go over into the clump of trees and do exactly the same thing. Just touch. Just here and there. Just a few. Just a few. Drop them in. Dark down there. Darker, darker, darker as it goes down toward the bottom. Very, very dark. Very, very dark. Let it go. A few up here on that one. And we're in business. Yeah. Let's put a little bit of water in this painting. All we need to do is go right in here with our large brush and pick up a little bit of the dark color. Decide where you want your water to be. Maybe it lives right there. And pull straight down. Even though you're going around the corner, still pull straight down. And that easy, we'll create some beautiful, beautiful little reflections straight down.
Little reflections. Ugh.
There we go. Now, very lightly, go across. Makes it look like water.
I wish I could do that, Bob, but I can't.
And let's put a few little stones and stuff here. Back into the purple color. And decide where you want a little stone to be. And just lay in some paint. Like that. That's all there is to it. Maybe there's a little stone that lives right there. There he is. See? Just lay it in. I know. Let's have one right here. Just lay in your little stone. Then we'll take a little bit of the white, titanium white, and come right over the top of that stone.
And white on that stone, huh?
Very lightly. Just right over the top. Just like so. A bit of white. And let's lay some snow on that stone. And you can put as many stones in there as you want. Many as you want. Let them go. Tell you what, let's add a little blue to this one. Put it over here, maybe in the shadow. And there. Just let it come across like that. And maybe this comes right on down. Just let it go. There we are. See, and you pick up a little of that color, and it makes it look like a shadow. You know, we don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents. So let it happen. Learn to use anything that happens. All right. Now we need a water line here to clean up the edges and finish this little painting up. So we'll take a little bit of the magic white, and I'm going to put it on the palette, pull it out very, very flat, and then cut across it. Just cut across so you have a very thin line of paint on the knife.
Uh-oh, thin paint. Oh, no.
And act just like you're trying to cut a hole in the canvas. Just like you're trying to saw a hole right through.
Ross, help.
Push very hard.
I can't do that in Mario Paint.
Firm pressure here. Just like so. There. And just let these water lines work right on around. I hope you've enjoyed this. This is a very, very nice little painting, easy to do. It's a good first project. Get you started, get your blood fired up, and hope next week you have your almighty brush out, your easel set up, big glass of tea sitting there, and ready to go with me. So,
It can only do that much, Bob.
Call it finished. I'll take a little bit of the thin oil, and I did put some permanent red out here.
Oh, red? Oh.
Which was not on the screen, just for signature. And let's sign right here today.
Okay.
And that's all there is to it. A thin paint. Go right on there. So, and we'll call that one finished. And from all of us here, we'd like to wish you happy painting. God bless. See you next week.
Okay, what do you guys think? The trees are kind of like they have minty textures to them, lol. And that's all I could do, man. That's all I could do. I mean, there it is. Side by side. Screen cap that. I mean, it looks okay-ish. Are those trees on fire? No, Wanda, no. And also, hi, Wanda. Hi. No, I don't have a lot of purple shading, so I used brown and like a lighter brown. I tried my best. I mean, it looks kind of decent. I mean, look at it. I kind of like the trees I did, the big bushy trees. But the problem is I don't have a lot of shading in purple. That's the problem. Oh, the reflections. Oh. But still. I think it's, I give it a 7. I give it a 7. No, so I made another painting, Wanda, if you were not here when I first started. Let's see. No, let's leave that one since I So here's painting number 1. It's like a mountain, a snowy mountain. I'm painting a lot of mountains. I've been here since the start. I couldn't hold the comments to myself. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. But still, a lot of mountains. I picked like the easy videos to do this. Not a big fan of the red paint. This one is way better than that one. I mean, I do like the tree on the right, I did, and I did like the trees that I did on this one. The house is kind of fun. I mean, I just don't have enough colors. That's the problem. I only have a certain amount of colors. Like these are the colors I only got. Sure, there's like highlighted ones. Oh no, Mario's here. Mamma mia, Mario. No. Do, 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 do. I mean, I guess I'm an artiste. Bob Ross is telling me to paint. Maybe I should spend thousands and thousands of dollars just to look at his videos and try to figure out how to paint. Oh my. I think I did a decent job. Mario time is unavoidable. Okay. So we finished that painting. What does this do? Oh, that's just the... Oh, that's the eraser. Okay. What is this one? And it's gone. All right. Painting number 3. Could probably do... let's just do 2 more. Let's just do 2 more paintings. Since I can only save about 4. 19... Man, I wasn't even born. 1985, Jesus, that's like my sister's year. Indiana.
Welcome back. I'm glad you could join me today. And today I thought I'd do something that's very soft, very quiet. I think you'll enjoy it. So let's start out. I'm gonna take the large brush. I've already covered the canvas with Magic White. And I'll have them graphically run all the colors across the screen so you can see the colors we're going to use today.
Okay, we're going to use white.
In the same order that I have them on my palette. And I'll start with a little bit of alizarin crimson and just really work it into the brush so you have a nice even distribution of color. I'm going to go right up
another blue.
Here and there.
Oh God, he's starting.
A bit of crimson. Beautiful, beautiful little pink color.
Oh, I don't have pink.
And without cleaning the brush, I'm going to go right into a little bit of Prussian blue. Without cleaning the brush, and very lightly let it bounce around and play. Don't cover up your crimson because the blue is so many times stronger than the crimson, it'll eat it all up.
Oops, 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 oops. Let's start that over. Oopsie. I didn't, uh-oh. I didn't, uh-oh. Oh, oopsies. Okay, I need red and a like that. Oh god, the two mouses are very confusing.
The brush and very lightly let it bounce around and play. Don't cover up your crimson because the blue is so many times stronger than the crimson, it'll eat it all up. Just let it play. Maybe we'll go into a little tiny bit of burn umber, just a small amount, and just lay some of that here and there.
What color?
Just to gray it down a little.
Gray it? No, that's brown.
And we'll put a little bit of the pinkish color down in here.
Pink?
Just
I don't have
a
pink.
general idea. A little bit of the crimson. A little bit of blue.
A little blue.
And we still haven't cleaned the brush. Just put in some nice soft little colors and let them go. Okay, now, very lightly, I'll blend all this together.
I can't do that.
Very lightly, barely touching the canvas.
Can't blend.
Just
Will
like
it blend? No, I can't.
Okay, and that'll give us a nice little background to work with.
Nope, that doesn't even do
Now, let's
anything.
put some little background trees in here, and I'll use the same dirty brush, and we'll go right into some Van Dyke brown and a little bit of the burn umber. And we'll just take the corner of the brush here, and I'm just gonna lay in some basic little shapes.
Oh, wrong.
We're not worried about a great deal of detail here. We're just looking for very basic, quiet little shapes. Van Dyke brown, burn umber.
Maybe this will do better.
Very, very basic. Just have fun, enjoy.
I am enjoying.
There we go. Maybe this just goes right on up. We'll just let it go. What the heck? Put in all kinds of little background things happening. Wherever you want them. This is your world. Just let things happen. Let them fall off the brush. Maybe a little darker right in here so we'll have a little separation. Okay. And while I have this dirty color on the brush, I know there's going to be a little bit of water right here, I think.
Uh-oh.
So I'll just take the same color and pull down a little bit. This will end up being reflections when we're all done.
Oh.
But since we don't know exactly where the water's going to be yet, we really don't care where this goes. Gently, gently, gently go across, very lightly. Okay.
They go across, okay.
Then we'll take a 1-inch brush and go right into a little bit of cadmium yellow, little yellow ochre, and just mix these on the brush. I think I'll put a tiniest little bit of paint thinner into the brush, just to thin the paint down. So we get cad yellow, yellow ochre, and I'm going to take the smallest amount of sap green. Now there's 3 different colors mixed here on the brush. Now we're going to go right up here, and I'm just using the corner of the brush. I want to tap in some color. This is just background color.
Okay.
Just here and there. Just barely touching the canvas. I'm not looking for detail yet. Just laying in color. Let's add a little bit more green to that.
A little green?
There.
Like a dark green? Yeah, dark green.
Just here and there.
Here and there.
As I say, we are not looking for detail yet. These are just background colors. Let's go into a little bit of the permanent red and mix it in.
Red?
Just to break it up a little bit. Oh, that's pretty. Very nice.
I don't know, the red kind of makes it shouty.
Wherever. Okay.
I don't know, Bob.
After you have some of these basic shapes laid in, we'll take a clean, dry 2.5-inch brush, and I'm going to use just the corner of the brush, and I'm just going to touch. And I'm going to soften all this.
I can't soften, Bob.
Very soft.
There is no soft brush.
And you can take the corner of the brush and really soften up the edges. Make it look very far away. Just touch.
Okay. Okay. I'll try.
Now we'll just quickly run through these. We want to make this very soft, very far away. Quiet.
I'll try, but Mr. Ross, I'll try.
Look at there. Look at there. Great big brush and makes little delicate, soft things like that. Just
I don't know, Bob.
Let it go. And that quick, you got a beautiful little background. Okay, now we'll take yellow, maybe, and I'll just drop in some more little indications here and there, wherever you want them. Remember, this is your world. You create the illusions that you want. Pull a little bit of that color down into the reflections. And lightly go across. Okay, with a liner brush and a little bit of thin oil here, we can go into some Van Dyke brown. And we'll just make a few little indications here and there of some trunks. We're not worried about a lot of detail too far away. And you can lift upward or pull downward, whichever way is more convenient. Just here and there, maybe back in here. We'll make out some indications. These will be we in the background. There. Then with our large brush, I'm going to gently tap here and there, just to soften and break them up.
Yeah, this doesn't look good.
Now we can take a little bit of color and just add some little indications up through here.
Got more indications. Oh, no.
Now the other corner of the brush is clean, so I turn it over and I'll soften it. There we go. There. All kinds of little things happening. Now let's take some magic white and I'll put it on the palette and I'm going to mix a little bit of the brown in. Now this would be a very thin paint. Cut across it. And let's go right up in here. And let's just lay in all kind of little things here. Just let them go.
That. Oh, this doesn't look really that well.
Super nice little way to make a very, very effective background. And very quickly.
And
you can make these as soft as you want them, or you can make them very bright, very distinct. It's an individual thing, so let your imagination take you where you want to go. There. Okay. Gives us a nice little background. Now maybe there's some land that comes around through here. So let's go right into some Van Dyke brown with a little burnt umber mixed into it. Now figure out where you want land to be here. Maybe. There it is. There it is. There. Just make a decision and go. Just make a decision, let it go. There. See that quickly we have some dirt in here. Now we'll come back and put some grass on it and all kinds of beautiful little foliage.
There. Grass.
Okay.
Ooh.
And then let's put some highlights on there. And I'll take some brown, a little bit of Prussian blue, and white.
What the color is?
Blue to that. Brighten it up just a tiny bit.
Like a bluish gray?
There we go. Makes a nice gray. Sort of a blue gray. Okay, we'll load a little bit of paint on the knife. And let's go right up here. There. Follow the lay of the land. It's very, very important. And just lay on a few little highlights. Just a few. And we'll take the same color and add white to it to make it another value lighter. And don't cover up all your first color. put a few more highlights here and there.
I don't know, Bob. I don't know.
Just let the paint break. You're using a very, very
It looks like a more forest on fire and a poop river.
Okay. And let's take the old fan brush, and I'm gonna go right into some Van Dyke brown, little burn umber.
Bob, I don't have enough colors.
Sort of a light color. I'll tell you what. Let's take and put a tiniest little bit of paint thinner on that. Thin it tiny little bit so it'll come off the brush a little easier. So we can go right over the top of this thicker paint back here. And maybe back in here. Maybe there. Just a little tree lives right there.
Little tree.
He's got a little arm.
Little arm.
These are just little indications that are far away.
Indications, gotcha.
And we can take and begin applying some color to that. And I'll take a little bit of the cad yellow, yellow ochre, and some sap green. And here I'm just going to use the corner of the brush and tap. You're just looking for a color that stands out a little bit. Don't want it real bright. Just tap on some basic shapes here. There we go. Just using the corner and making the brush bend downward. I'm going to add a little bit of paint thinner to my brush. And this is a little bit brighter yellow and green, and that'll stand out. There. That'll stand out, shine in the light. Okay, now we can start.
I don't know about this.
Way back in here. Now, if you want to soften this, you can use the big brush and very lightly, just use the corner and just tap it. It'll soften it, bring it right down to any degree of softness that you want. Some people like to leave it brighter like that, and it's up to you, however you want it. Okay, I'm going back into the brown.
Brown brick.
This time, I'm going to put white on one side, or a light color.
A light color.
Dark on one, light on the other. And maybe there's a nice tree, and he lives right there. So you do one tree and come forward.
Nope.
Always coming forward. And give him another branch.
Nope.
Right there. There we go. And just a few indications here and there. Wherever you want it. And don't worry about making a mistake on the limbs, because you're going to put leaves on this tree so you can cover up your mistakes. Of course, we don't make mistakes. We don't make mistakes.
No, we make happy little accidents. Yep.
Never make mistakes. Okay, now that'll give us a nice little tree trunk. And let's go right in here, and we'll take some yellow. Let's add a little bit of permanent red to our color this time. So I got yellow ochre, a little bit of permanent red. And as things get closer to you, they should get a little more distinct. You should be able to pick out more detail. And I'm just using the corner of this brush and just tapping. And you got to make basic little shapes. You can't just throw these in at random. Think about limbs, little projections. Think like a tree.
Like a tree,
That'll
fellas.
give you a challenge. There we go. And we just let this go right on off the canvas. We don't know where it goes. Now, if you want to highlight it, you can take a little bit of color. I'm using a little bit of sap green, a little yellow.
And
just here and there, touch. Now, I'm not going to diffuse this one as much because it's closer, so I don't want to kill all of this.
I'm killing it already.
Okay, now let's take and begin laying some little things back in here. Start working on these land masses. And here we're just dropping in some basic color, just wherever. And with a large brush then, we'll tap that, just soften it, make it very, very soft, very quiet. Okay, now then let's go into some color. To me, this area down in here would probably be in quite dark shadow. So I'm going to leave these colors very dark.
Shadow.
I don't want to kill all my land mass in here. I'm going to leave a little bit of the land showing.
I kind of screwed up on this.
I'm still just tapping. It's just another way to use the brush to make all kinds of beautiful little things happen. There we are. And just sort of play with color, back and forth between all the colors that you've used in there. Now, maybe we want to show some light coming through here. So I'll take a little bit of the white. This is just white added onto the same brush to indicate a little light shining through here.
Yeah, I don't know, Bob.
Barely touch.
Doesn't look.
Maybe there's a little grass that grows right in here. Wherever.
Man.
This is your world. So you drop them in where you want them. There we go. Nice
Grassy
and
areas.
soft, quiet.
A little. Like that.
And that'd be a super place to walk and sit under the tree and read a book and talk to the little squirrels or the bunny rabbits. And
Yeah, this is ain't it. Yeah.
Now, let's do another tree. God, gosh, trees are so much fun.
Yeah, I
This
have
time
like
we're
a
using that. I'm gonna
certain
show you several different ways of making trees, and maybe
certain amount of color I can use.
And just let it go wherever it wants to go. Van Dyke brown. A lot of paint on the knife. A lot of paint. Pull that paint out flat like that, and just cut you off a big hunk of paint. Want this tree to have texture.
Texture, hey.
I want to be
Ooh.
able to feel the bark. These back here are soft, farther away. This one's getting closer. Give him a big foots out here. There. There we go. Now, maybe he's got an arm right there. And since there's going to be a lot of leaves on here, we can just make indications and we don't have to worry a great deal about them being just perfect because the leaves are going to cover up most of them. There we go.
Don't worry about
Now we need
it,
some
Paul.
bark on that
Trust
tree.
Bobby Robert.
And let's take.
I'm just making little
brown
happy
white,
accidents. That's all I got. That's all I gotta say.
And we'll put the tiniest little bit of permanent red in just to sparkle it up a little bit. There. And we'll start, and all I'm going to do is just touch. Just touch. Little tiny bit of paint and touch.
Touch.
Just touching. Just follow right up the tree. Just where you think light would strike and make it brighter. Right on up. There we go. A little bit right there. There.
Mm-hmm.
Now on the other side, to indicate a little bit of reflected light, take a little bit of Prussian blue and just lay a little color over here, cool color. It just helps give the tree a little more depth, a little more texture. Makes him a personality all of his own. And a little bit of grass grass growing around his foot.
The
Cleans up the
grass,
bottom.
you say?
Okay, now let's take, and we'll go right into yellow.
Yeller?
Sap green.
Sap
A
green?
Van Dyke brown there to dull it.
Oh.
Don't want it too bright. So we
Oh, it's like a
yellow,
dark
sap green, little Van Dyke brown.
greenish yellowish.
Now then, let's put some leaves right up here on this almighty tree. It's a big tree here. Just still using just the corner of the brush. Work with your basic patterns. There we go. And right over the top of that one. Just right over. It's your world. You can put it anywhere that you want it. Okay. Now then, I'm going back to my brush with a yellow on it. And I'm going to lighten that same color. I've added a little bit of paint thinner to my brush.
Green?
Just to thin the paint so it'll stick to the
light
stick
green?
paint that we already have up here. And just here and there, lay a
Yeah.
little bit of highlight. Just touch it like so. Here and there. Let these little sparklers
Oh
just fall
god,
right off your
this
brush.
is just Mario Paint doesn't look good on this paint. Ooh.
Okay, now maybe there's something that lives over in the corner, a nice bush. And I'll use a large brush and I'll go right into some Van Dyke brown, a little bit of the umber, and right there. You decide where it's at and drop it in. Drop it in. There you go.
Oh my.
And while I got that old dirty color on the brush, maybe there's a nice bush that lives right here. And it comes right down.
Another bush.
There we are. Just let it come right on down through there. Now we can go back to our fan brush with a brown on it. And we'll put the indication of a couple little trunks in here. Just a couple little things happening inside. And back to our brush with a yellow on it. And just the corner of the brush. Drop in a few little shapes here and there.
Yeah, this is not looking
Nice.
so good.
That son of a gun up. Make it shine.
Try my best, Rob, but I don't
These little
think
colors
this is
just
not
come right off the
going
brush.
too well.
All the little greens and yellows. Okay, I'm going to take a tiny bit of the thin oil and thin down some brown. And we'll put a few little sticks that are poking out of here. Just here and there. Let some of these little things just have fun. Come out. Maybe there's one that lives right there. An old dead one. Okay, we can clean that brush up. Let's drop in a few little happy things right down in here. Now, we need something over in here. So I'm going to take a little bit of the same color and we'll put a little more dirt right in there. I think I'll make an almighty tree. This tree lives
Almighty tree.
right there. Right there. That's how easy it is to make him.
Oh.
Van Dyke brown. Give him a nice trunk. Make him strong.
Make it
Big
strong.
foot.
Big foot. Ooh.
Maybe need a little bit of highlight on this tree. Made the same way as we did the other one. Just some indications here and there. Let him go.
That's
A little bit of the blue. The blue, the blue. Okay, then we can go in here. Put some little grassy areas all down here on his foots. Just like that. And I'll use sap green. We need some leaves for this big tree. And this is just pure sap green. And it doesn't matter if you pick up that brown. You're looking for a very, very dark color. This is so close. So it should be very dark. And we'll put just a few, very, very few little highlights on this. And I hope this has given you some ideas and set your imagination on fire, and you'll do a fantastic painting. We'll sign this one, a little bit of thin oil. And there we go. And I hope you've enjoyed this painting. Be looking forward to seeing you next week, and from all of us here, happy painting.
Oh, Lord. Yeah. Yeah, that's a big no. Like I said, the problem is I don't have enough colors. That's the... This one's like the worst one. Yeah. This is the worst one, I gotta say. Like I said, I wish there was a thing to blend it. If there was like a blending tool, blend two colors, it'll work. If it was the N64 Mario Paint, maybe it would be better. Yeah. Well, which mouse I'm using? Oh, this one. Create a save point. I say that's got to be the worst one. I gotta say, okay, as of right now, that's the best one. This is second, and this is dead last. This is gonna be like the dead last one. Yeah. Hmm. Glorious. Oops, wrong one. I mean, I'm trying my best. I think this is the weakest of all. And now it's dead. Okay, Bob Ross, give me that fourth one. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do do. 1985.
Welcome back. I'm glad you could join me today.
Cabin in the woods.
Today,
Oh
we're gonna do
no.
something is quite a bit different. It's a lot of fun, and you're going to have a good time doing it with me. So I'll have them graphically run all the colors across the screen that you need to do this painting.
The canvas is black.
Titanium white, and go around in the same order that I have them on my palette.
Oh no. Is it going to be all
While
black?
we're doing that, let's go up to the canvas and get started. We'll take the fan brush today, and we'll go right into it.
Hold on, Bob Ross. Let the Mario Paint load all black. Okay.
Titanium white.
Titanium white.
Just put some right on the brush. Let's go up to the canvas. And today I want to do a scene, like you're deep, deep out into the woods, and maybe there's a little light coming through all these background trees, and we'll just let things happen. A lot of times when, like in Oregon, California, etc., you go into the deep woods and you see scenes like this. So let's have some fun. And we start off here with a fan brush, and let's just do this. I've already covered this canvas with a thin coat of phthalo blue and sap green, and I just mixed them on the brush and covered the canvas with them. Okay, let's just do this here and there, wherever. Just let it go, have fun. There, see? And I know you're saying, well, he's done it this time. He has got #1 mess going.
I don't have green, Bob. I don't have green. I can't mix the white and titanium white and the green.
Let these things happen here and there. These are always fun paintings, and these black canvases, they're so much fun. And they're good canvases to make you a happy buck if you're interested in monetary gains. There, just here and there, wherever. Now we'll take our large brush and very gently, we'll just blend this out, smooth it out. There. Yeah. And that's all there is to that part. And I'll wash the brush. We wash our brushes with odorless paint thinner. Shake it off.
A little green. Because we're in the cabin in the woods.
Dry. Okay. Now I'm going to take another fan brush. I have several of them going here. And we'll mix up some color first. I want a black color, so I'm going to use phthalo green and alizarin crimson. And about equal amounts. Maybe a little bit more crimson than green. Tiniest bit more.
Bob, please.
Usually the phthalo green's a little bit stronger than the crimson. And when you're mixing color, pick it completely up off the palette and turn it over. That way it all gets mixed.
Looks like a
Otherwise,
grayish.
what's against the palette when you're doing this won't get mixed.
Like a dark
if you don't pick
gray.
it up and turn it over. Most important when you want to get a nice even distribution and nice mix of color. All right. Now let's have some fun. Let's put some trees that are way back in the background here.
Trees.
Take fan brush, load it full of paint. And let's go right up here. And already you can begin seeing areas where it looks like trees. So we'll just take a little of this black color and fill it in. Wherever. These are your trees, so you put them where you want them. And every painting will be different. Every one. There's one, there's one, there's one. Let it go. Let it go. Make them as thick or as skinny as you want them. As many as you want. These are your woods, so whatever you want in there. There, okay. Maybe. I see another one right there. Right there.
Okay, Bob Ross.
And this is such a nice painting because it's very simple to do. It works. This one will work on your first attempt. It's that easy. Now, I've got most of the paint off the end of the bristles here. I want to put some that are far, far away, so without adding more paint, I want this to be lighter. They're farther away. More lights between this tree and you.
Okay, so I make it thinner.
Lighter. Maybe he lives. There's one. Just let him go. Put them in at random. Wherever you think they should be. Tell you what, that looks like a natural place right there for a nice tree. So we'll put one in. Now, if you were real careful when you put your light color in here, you could probably leave these places and wouldn't have to go back and paint them. But I'm not very careful most of the time. I just throw things in and let them happen. Okay, maybe. There's one right there. Just drop it in. That easy. That easy. Maybe. There's another one. I see it right there.
Oh my God, Bob, you're killing me.
See, sometimes they're close together, sometimes they're far apart. Sometimes they grow in clumps, just however makes them happy. Just however. There. Maybe there's a big one right here that you can only see half of. Maybe the other half's off the canvas somewhere. And that's all we're doing. That's basically all you need to do to put in all these little indications. Now, I'm going to take the script liner brush. This is a number 2 script liner. Put a little paint thinner in it. Go right into the same color. Turn the bristles. Turn the brush. That brings it to a nice sharp point. Let's go up to the canvas. Now, I want to put some indication here and there of some limbs that are hanging across.
Uh-oh, limbs.
And we'll just put these in very loose, very free. Let them go. This thin paint now will stick on top of the thicker paint. We use a very, very dry, firm paint underneath. And then we can put all these little things on. Very easy. See there? Make little limbs. Tell you what.
Little limbs. Gotcha.
This looks like little bushes, but I want to blend up a little bit to soften them. Push them back a little further before I put too many limbs in there. That'll push them back. There's some right there. There. Push them back. Make them farther away. That easy. Okay. Now we'll go back. Put in a few more of these little limbs here and there. And you can put in as many as you want. Many as you want. Let them go. Let them happen. Just think like a tree. That's like I remember my dad telling me when I was a kid. If I wanted to catch a rabbit, I stood behind a tree and made a noise like a carrot. And when the rabbit came by, you grab him.
Damn, Ross.
Pretty good till you're trying to figure out what kind of noise a carrot makes. There.
So you act like you so you be a carrot.
Needless to say, I didn't catch any rabbits.
Oh.
Okay. This would be a good place for a little rabbit to live. This beautiful, deep woods. Nobody'd ever find him in here.
That's where a serial killer will probably
in Oregon.
live.
This really reminds me of some of the scenes in Oregon. Oh, there's some beautiful, beautiful woods in Oregon like nowhere else. California, Northern California, beautiful things happen. Beautiful. There, okay? Now maybe you don't want this one to feel left out. We'll put a few limbs here now. Just want to show you how to do this. You can put as many as you want. Back in there, a few. Just let them happen. Let them happen. Now already that should be giving the impression of deep woods. Deep, deep woods. If your paint will not stick, add a little more of your paint thinner to your brush.
I had like a little wood area in my
I had to have that thin paint to make it stick to
the house I used to live.
Okay, now that will give us a nice feeling of some woods. Now maybe there's
My mother always yells like, "Don't go in the woods, there's poison ivy!"
Let's take a little bit of yellow. I'm using just this old dirty brush. Put a little green on it. A little green. Just tap it. Just tap. See, that'll...
What does the green look like, Bob?
And we have to make some decisions back here. Maybe right in here.
Oh.
I use very little color. Color really stands out more on a black canvas than it does on a white canvas, so use very little color. And I want this to be very soft. Oh my gosh, just like a little clearing back here in the woods. Little clearing. Very soft, beautiful little place. Be a nice place to go and sit and talk to the birds, the trees. I've added a little.
Oh no, he's talking to the trees.
Yellow ochre both to the brush, and just mix these on the brush. Mix them on the brush. Let things happen. Let them happen. There. See, we begin creating layers. Let's go right up here. Now we need some. The trees wouldn't all stop back there. Some of them would be closer. So we need to make some that are a little bit closer. We'll do that. Because we can do anything. We have an artist license. It says anything we want to do, we can do.
I can do better. Watch this.
There we are. All right. Now let's go back to our fan brush, and I'll go right back into this black color. Right back into it.
Black?
Okay. And let's pull a few of these trees out and bring them closer. Maybe like this one right here. See, by just extending it right over the grassy areas, then it comes forward. That easy. And we need the indication that there's a little foot on him. Maybe we'll give him a little foots. Like so. Maybe there lives a tree right here. You can put a new one in. Doesn't matter. And he comes down to there. Yes, he does. See there? Give him a little foots. Maybe. Yep, you're right. You were right. There's another one. And you can put as many trees in here as you want. Just let them happen. Okay. Good. Maybe, I tell you what, let's bring this one a little bit closer too. Shoot, we'll have a bunch of them that's a little closer. Now, I want to make this look like there's a little bit of light coming through there. So I'm going to take a little bit of permanent red.
What are you planning?
A little phthalo blue.
Be careful, I only have a certain amount of colors I can do.
Okay, that'll be our shadow color. Now, let's use, there we go. We'll go back. We'll use some permanent red and less blue. Just a tiny bit of blue in this. It's the same color, only one is to the
Oh no,
reddish
it's
hue,
pink. No, it's blue.
and one of them is to the blue hue. Same color. A little more white. There.
Oh, it is
All
pink.
right. Now watch. Come right down here on the palette. Watch right here. We want to cut across that and get the small, tiny little roll of paint right out on the end of the knife. Okay, let's go up here. Now let's say today maybe our light's coming from the left. And all I'm going to do is pick out a tree and begin touching.
Oh.
Just touch. Just touch. Where you think the light would hit. If the light's coming from the left, you want the left side of the tree to be bright and the other side to be cool.
That.
Okay, maybe. There's a little light striking this one right here. There we go. Now, if you want it to get darker, you just keep working on it, tapping, touching, and the black color underneath will come through, and it'll make your color darker automatically. You don't even have to worry about it. And that's the joy of painting. And you don't have to worry. Oh, there was a good plug. Good plug. See? A little more light hitting right there. A little red, a little blue. Okay, let's put a little bit on this one. Right here. There we go. Just barely touch. And you just touch the canvas. The canvas will pull off what it wants and give you back what's left. You don't have to worry about it. Don't even have to worry about it.
Oh.
A little extra light right there. In my mind, that's where the sun's going to come through and twang, hit right there. Now, into the shadow color, this is the same color, permanent red, phthalo blue. But this is more to the blue hue. There's more blue. See, that'll give it a dark side, a shadow side.
I don't have a good blue, Ross.
A little bit on this one. Don't want him to feel left out and lonely. There we go. Isn't that a super nice little way to make very effective trees? I knew you'd enjoy that one. That really and truly is a beautiful way to do it. A little bit right there. And it works so simple, so easy.
Yeah, to you, but not the Mario paint,
This
Ross.
is a fantastic first painting to try. If you've never painted along with me before, this is a good one to try. And this is on a black canvas. Now we prepare these black canvases with a flat black acrylic. They're painted with a flat black acrylic, allowed to dry completely And then we go back and apply the color over them. And in this case, we applied phthalo blue and sap green, just brush mixed all over the canvas. And you see what happens. Bring some of the limbs out across the tree so they're not all on each side. Okay, that'll give you enough practice on limbs. You know how to do them now. Okay, let's get up here and play. But you can see by pulling those trees down how it creates depth. Okay, now we need to cover up his little foots. And you can take a little bit of the black color on your brush if you want to put a little shadow behind these trees. See there? Easy. Easy. You can drop a little shadow right behind them. That's simple. Okay, now we can go back into our yellows. I got cad yellow, Indian yellow, yellow ochre, and here and there a little touch of permanent red. And let's just drop in some little soft, quiet, grassy areas. A little sap green added to that and dull it down. Don't want it to get too bright.
Those trees ain't happy enough.
I'm super way to make a lot of trees fast. Let's put
I'm trying, Fatty. I'm trying. I'm making little happy accidents.
Now all I'm doing is touching the canvas, just tapping it, very soft, very quiet. Darker, darker, darker as it goes toward the foreground. You know, if you had a beautiful place like this, I'd want a little house. I'd want to live back here, because this is where the bunny rabbit lives, and you could sit here and you could talk to him, and you could have all kind of fun. So let's put a little house back
He's talking to rabbits again.
I'll start out with Van Dyke brown on the knife. Well, just get a little bit of paint, cut across, get that little roll of paint right out on the edge of the knife. There you go. Okay, let's go up here. Maybe our little house lives, shoot, right there, right there. We'll do the back eave. There we are. And let's do the front of the house. Zoop, zoop. There we go.
Yep.
There we are. Now we can straighten out this edge. Now there's numerous ways to make houses. This is just one. And maybe in your world there isn't a house back here. And I just want to show you also how to make a little house in the woods if you want one. You may not want a house in your painting. And this is a beautiful painting without a house. So if there's no house in your world, don't put one in your painting. Maybe he's like me, he ran out of room. We'll have to give him a shed. I like to make little sheds on the houses, little storage areas, or maybe it's where his chicken lives. You know, chickens need a house too. We'll put a little shed right there. And bring it down. Okay, okay. Now then, let's do some play. I'll take some white, a little bit of Van Dyke brown, a little burnt umber into it. White, Van Dyke brown, a little burnt umber. There, just mix it up. And this we're not going to mix too much. We want this to be marbly, and we'll just cut across it. Okay? Now, here we go. Barely touching, barely touching. Oh, just barely touch. Let it just gently slide across there. You want that paint to break. Make it look old. Now I'm going to take the same color and add a little more white to it. Because we said our light was coming from the left, so the front of the cabin would be a little bit brighter than the side. Same color with white added to it. See? Now that stands out better. Same color, just a different value. And maybe out here there's tell you what, I'm going to add a small amount of blue to that to cast it into a little shadow. Just a little bit right in here. I want a little bit of color on that. That's going to end up being a little shed. Okay, maybe, tell you what, maybe there's some little shingles. We'll take some permanent red, a little Van Dyke brown. Let's put a few little shingles here, or just indications of shingles. Drop them in. Just come right across. Do it in layers, so the top is covered by the bottom of the one above it, just like when you put real shingles on.
Oh, that the house doesn't look happy enough.
So there is to it. Now let's put a little highlight just so it separates this.
Oh, highlight. Oh, God, yes. Oh.
A little bit of highlight right down the edge. And a cute little cabin out there in the woods. I need a door. Gotta have a door. Can't get in our cabin. The door lives right there. And around the door, we need a little bit of light so the door stands out.
Door.
There we go. Let's put a little white on there. That'll make it stand out. Oh yeah, that's much better against that dark canvas. Just a little indication. Maybe there's a couple of windows over here. There's one. There's one. Looks like two big eyes looking at you. I want to take a little bit of blue and put there and make it look maybe like it's a little light shining across some glass in the window. Maybe there's a little glass out here. A little straightening up. Give them a little highlight around the window so it stands out. If you want boards, all you got to do is cut through this and make it look just like little boards. Your cabin, so you do whatever you want. Okay, now we need a little path. Let's get up to this cabin. So I'll go back into the brown and the burn umber, just sort of mixed together. And right here, right there comes a little path. And this little path just wanders wherever you want it. Let it wander, let it play. Van Dyke brown, burn umber. And let it get darker. We don't care where it goes. Now we can take a little brown and white and barely touch. Got a few little indications. Looks like there's a little blue in it too. A little phthalo blue. Brown, white, little phthalo blue. Barely touch. Darker over here. Okay. Now then, let's go back to our 2.5 inch brush. A little yellow, sap green, and we can come back in here and lay in all these beautiful little grassy areas. Bring them right down to the edge of this little path, little dirt area. Just let them go. Little yellow ochre, cad yellow, Indian yellow. Just mix them on the brush.
Something like that.
Let them go. Small amount of permanent red to that. Just maybe we'll put a little spot right in there. Right there.
Yeah, right there.
There. Don't want too much of that in there. Just a little. Sap green.
Here's
and
the
yellows mainly.
Make it a little.
There. This really is a fun painting. I think if you will do this one will make you happy. It'll make your heart feel good. It'll really make you happy. And that's what painting's all about. Painting should make you happy. Should make you happy. Okay, let's go to the other side. Put a little bit right. Look at that. See how easy it is? All I'm doing is touching the canvas and sort of just
Not gonna lie,
this. Don't let the brush slide though. Just tap it. Don't let it slide.
I may want to fix the blue things.
Just make streaks, and pretty soon you end up mixing mud. And we don't want to be mud mixers. Very soft, quiet. And if you get one that's too bright or too distinct, all you have to do is tap it a few times. It'll pick up the color it's underneath, and it'll go away. It'll just go to whatever you want it to be.
Red.
Very soft, very quiet. Maybe, tell you what, I'll go into a little bit of sap green and yellow with a 1-inch brush. I'll do that. I want to keep this quite dark. Okay, let's go up here. Maybe there's a little bush here and there.
Uh-oh, bush.
That just grows around the edge of the house.
No.
There it is, wherever you want.
There.
So you can add these little bushes and stuff in here. Maybe this guy didn't cut his yard too well, and it's beginning to grow. Now let's go right, put a little one right there. Little light's hitting this one. I want it a little brighter. Yeah, very good. Comes right down in front of that big tree. Okay. Sap green. We'll put one way back in here. I don't want this one to be very bright. I want it to be far away, dark. Okay, we can drop a few of them. Let them come right over the land area. That pushes the land down into the painting. Sometimes when you do land or paths or little roads or something, you have the feeling that it's floating above the painting. If that happens, bring some of this and bring it over it. Let it come literally over part of it, and it'll push the path or the land right down into the painting. It makes it fit so much better, and you'll be happier with it. Okay, I think we about got that. Might take and put a tiniest little bit of highlight right up here on the top of this roof, just to make that little shed stand out a little better. And I think it just about gives us a finished painting. I'm gonna sign this one, use a little bit of thin oil. And when I use a thin oil, I usually use something like linseed oil or copal, whatever, just thin oil. And we can sign this one. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's taught you a lot. I really do hope you try this one because you'll find it to be a great deal of fun. And from all of us here, I'd like to wish you happy painting. God bless.
Okay. I don't like... Maybe... Get rid of the blue. Wait. Maybe something... like that? What do you think? I think it looks decent. I think it looks decent. I think it's better than the other one I made. Ooh. Did screw up the shed. I think I give this one... I'm gonna give this one a 6.5. Yeah, this one I'm gonna get a 6.5. Is there anything these it doesn't even have any like bush and that leaves in the trees. Doot, doot. Oh wait. Oh yeah, the mouse. There we go. I'm gonna load this one. I'm gonna put my name on it. Since I put most of these in my name. Oh, wrong mouse. Doot, 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 doot. Doot, 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 doot. Doot, 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 doot. Doot, 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 doot. Doot, doot, doot. There we go. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, which mouse? Oh, there it is. Oh, they're far away. Like the the little picture of that house kind of looks better. But that I'm sorry. That's the worst one. So I'm gonna delete this since I put my name on the other one. Okay. Okay, this one. Okay, I'm gonna give this one a 7. I do like the tree I made. Not a bad time. Not a bad one for the first time. This one is well, I said a 6.5. I don't. It's just the yeah, 6.5. Like the trees is but the grass in the barn is decent. That's just garbage. That's vomit. That's oh god, that's the I'm gonna give it a 2. The last one is the best. I'm gonna give this a 5.8. Not a 5.8. 7.5. You mean this one? The barn one? Yeah, I like the barn one. So you like that one. So, okay. Okay, I'm gonna be okay, since you like that one. How about an 8? I'll give it an 8. Yeah, I'll give this one an 8. That's just a 2. I'm gonna give that a 7.5. Because that's a 7.5. That's just terrible. That's a 7. Okay, that's gonna be a 7. Okay, so the barn is first. This one is second. That one's the third one. This one's just dead last. That's just I tried my best on that one. It didn't go well. God, I can take these glasses off. Oh boy. Oh god, that one just god awful. I mean, I do like the little shadings in here and there, but I wish there was a pink. If there was like a pink color, it would be way better. Just looking at it makes me sick. Ugh. I do like the trees I did with those. And I do like the little. Yeah, the barn kind of looks decent. I do like the grass I did. Kind of looks like Oregon Trail type of art. Yeah. Yeah. I did some good ones. Oh wait. Boop 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 boop. I know the TV was blocking the way. Let me get rid of that. Since I don't need it. I think 4 videos of art is fine because it's almost time to leave. So that means I can get rid of my tablet. I can finally see who's on my little chat room. Ooh. Dun, dun, dun. Do 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 do. Do boo 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 boo. Boo 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 boo. Oh god, I can see better. Oh. Oh, just looking at your chats messages and a tiny little screen is like, oh my eyes. Oh my eyes, they hurt. But hey, look at that. I did a bang decent job. Now it's time to make some music. Select music. Oh, these are background music. Shit. I didn't know there was different types of background music. Okay, where is capture? There we go. Oh. I didn't know you can actually change the music. Oh, I think this is the custom one. I should have changed. I didn't know this is the music to change the music. Oh well. Yeah, this is the one you play music. Do 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 do. Oh, it's Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Watch as I get copyrighted because I played this one. Ugh. What's this one? I don't know anything about music, so I gonna be terrible at that one. No, let's do one more of some of that fly game. For good old sakes. And after that, I'm gonna end stream. Oh yeah, it's much faster. Oh yeah, this is much better. Feels like my mouse I'm using right now. Ding-dong. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Come on, baby. And here comes the battle. Ah. 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 There we go. Yay! He's defeated! Into the exploding matter. Do-do-do-do. Blink. Oh, come on. Do. Oh man, these flies are tricky. Oh. Ah. Nope. Nope. Oh. Gimme. Ah! Oh, this is game over. I'm cooked. Ugh! No! Hold still, damn it. There we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Hey, I got him! Hooray! Boom! Congratulations! Oh, I got a Koopa. Ooh. Why is making that groaning, sexual groaning noise? Oh God. There we go. Oh, come on. Fuck. Nope. Oh, one more. Nope. Oh, damn it. Game over. Yeah. I guess that's it. I guess that's the Mario Paint stream for you.
No.
Oh. Oh. Dun dun. Dun, dun. Who's rolling dicks? Who's rolling dicks? Okay, one more art. One more art. Hmm. Ah! God, that scared me. Oh God, Ren. Ren, did you see the art? Did you see my art? My Bob Ross art? It's very... No. Oh. Hold on. You just got here? Oh, no. Okay, after I make this horrible Mario, we're gonna... I'm gonna show you. She fart on that art. Ugh! Fart art. Well, it is Renica, you know. Her art is just farts. Okay. Oh wait, I haven't saved. Duh. So this is art number 1. It's basically a winter landscape. I think. Was this the second one I like? Or the third? No, this is the third one I like. Oh. Okay. Here's the second one. This is the second one I really enjoyed making. It's another winter. Yeah. Ooh, indeed. And now you're gonna see the worst one. Ugh. I tried my best on this one. I tried my best. He was using colors that I can't use. Love the signature in the corners. Hey, he was doing it, so I had to do it. This one I'm not. This one I tried. I was not very satisfied with it. He was saying, oh yeah, mix these colors and all that colors, and I'm like, I don't have those colors, Bob. And I think this is like, Fatty and I both enjoyed this one. I think you may enjoy this one. Look at it. I really do like the grass I did.
Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh. It's a wonder. This one's like the top one. This one's the greatest one. The 8 out of 10. Oh god, and I'm yawning. And I gotta go to work at 5 in the morning again. This week. So yeah, that's all my art. I did 4 and I saved 4 and I'm gonna post it on my socials and get those numbers, those wacky numbers that everybody would like to see. So yeah, that's the Mario Paint stream. And that's the only Mario Paint stream you're gonna get. Oh damn it! I didn't kill Mario. I want to murder him. Yeah, I killed him. No. Beep beep beep. No. That's an airplane, not a bullet. Cat. Oh. Ah, that was a star. Ah. If I touch the star, something crazy happens. It goes really fast. Where is the star? I want the star. Give me the star.
No.
I want the star. Now we just need. Oh god! Oh my god! That thing is fast. Ugh. I want the star because something cool happens. Oh my god, that... No, never mind. I'm gonna end the stream. Sorry. It's just too fast. Ugh. Rum bum bum bum. Skippy dee doo. Okay. Oh god, I have 2 mouses in my hand, and I am freaking out which one is the one I use. Okay. Here's my mouse. Okay, I have to get going. It's Betty Bye time for me. So let's turn down that music so it can yippity yap yap, and maybe raid somebody if my friends are on. Who knows? Ah, God, that's loud on my end. That's loud on my end. Okie dokie. That will be all for the stream. The Monday stream. We did it. We did some Bob Ross arts. I mean, well, I did. And yeah, we did 4 of them. And some of them were good. Some of them were okay, and some of them were just horrible piece of work. So anyways, if if you want to see more of my stuff and want to see Wednesday stream, which I'm streaming Metroid Dread on Wednesday, 6:30 Eastern, because I still have to work on the mornings. Like a crazy person waking up at 4 in the morning just to get ready for work. Okay, here you go. The yawning. And also, bam, the socials: Twitter, Blue Sky, Tumblr, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, and the playlist you're listening right now. All in one link if you click on that link right there. Wow. Wowie zowie. Oh my goddy, wow. Oh. So anyways, I'm gonna go off. See you on Wednesday. And I'm gonna see somebody's on so I can raid. So goodbye, everyone. Goodbye. Bye.